In early February 2025, President Donald Trump announced sweeping new tariffs on imports from Canada, Mexico, and China, citing concerns over illegal immigration, drug trafficking, and what he described as unfair trade practices. The tariffs, which took effect on February 4, 2025, impose a 25% tax on all Canadian and Mexican goods entering the U.S. Additionally, Canadian oil faces a 10% tariff, while all Chinese imports are also subject to a 10% tariff. Trump defended the move as a necessary step to protect American industries, curb illegal border crossings, and pressure China to reduce its trade surplus with the U.S. For too long, these countries have taken advantage of the American worker. We are done with weak leadership. America first, always. Trump declared in a rally. The announcement has triggered swift backlash from the affected nations. Canada responded with immediate countermeasures, imposing 25% retaliatory tariffs on select American goods, including automobiles, agricultural products, and consumer electronics. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau denounced Trump's actions, calling them reckless and damaging to both economies. Mexico also introduced retaliatory tariffs on U.S. agricultural and industrial goods. President Claudia Sheinbaum stated, "Mexico will not stand by while the U.S. disrupts trade and harms millions of families who rely on economic cooperation." China, already engaged in a tense economic relationship with the U.S., has filed an official complaint with the World Trade Organization, WTO, and is reportedly considering further retaliatory measures. Analysts believe China may target key U.S. exports, such as soybeans, aircraft, and semiconductors, in response. The European Union has expressed concern over the escalating trade tensions, warning that global markets could suffer severe disruptions if the U.S. continues pursuing aggressive protectionist policies. The tariffs have sparked intense debate within the United States. Supporters of Trump's policies argue that they will protect domestic industries, encourage companies to manufacture within the U.S., and reduce dependence on foreign trade. However, many economists and business leaders warn of serious economic repercussions, including 1. Higher consumer prices. Import taxes are expected to increase the cost of everyday goods, including fuel, cars, electronics, and food. Estimates suggest the average U.S. household could face an additional $1,000 to $1,200 in yearly expenses. 2. Job losses in affected industries. While tariffs may boost some American manufacturers, other sectors that rely on imported materials, such as automobiles, tech, and agriculture, could face severe losses. The U.S. Chamber of Commerce warned that hundreds of thousands of jobs could be at risk. 3. Stock market volatility. Wall Street has reacted with uncertainty, with the Dow Jones Industrial Average falling 3.2% in the wake of Trump's announcement. Investors worry that escalating trade tensions could lead to a full-blown trade war, negatively impacting global economic growth. 4. Reduced global growth. The World Bank has cautioned that a 10% across-the-board U.S. tariff could shave off 0.3 percentage points from global GDP growth in 2025 if trading partners retaliate. Trump's tariffs have polarized political opinion in the U.S. Republican hardliners and Trump supporters praise the tariffs as a bold move to strengthen American industry and combat illegal immigration. For decades, we let other countries take advantage of us. President Trump is finally standing up for the American worker, said Senator Josh Hawley. Democrats and moderate Republicans argue that the tariffs will hurt American consumers and businesses. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer called the move an economic disaster waiting to happen and warned that it could lead to higher inflation and economic instability. Business leaders have expressed deep concerns, with Apple, Tesla, and General Motors among the companies urging the administration to reconsider, as tariffs could increase production costs and hurt competitiveness. Farmers and exporters are also worried, particularly in states like Iowa and Texas, where agriculture and energy exports play a major role in the economy. We're already struggling with costs, and now this? It's going to be a tough year, said an Iowa soybean farmer. What happens next? As tensions rise, all eyes are on how trade negotiations will unfold. There are several possible outcomes. The U.S. could strike bilateral trade agreements with Canada and Mexico to modify the tariffs while maintaining Trump's stance on border security. China might impose further restrictions on U.S. businesses, making it harder for American companies to operate in Chinese markets. The WTO may intervene if legal challenges against the tariffs gain traction. With the 2026 U.S. midterm elections on the horizon, the political and economic impact of Trump's tariffs will be a major point of debate. The situation remains highly dynamic, with markets, governments, and businesses bracing for further developments.